taking together collectively before we get into some courageous conversation. My name is Quest, by the way. We're taking down Nolan. We started this coalition about 5 years ago now, 4.5 years ago, in the spirit of removing all of the symbols as an access points for much deeper healing. At the very least, we were talking about socio-cultural and socio-economic. At the very least, we're talking about not having to walk through streets, have our kids parade through streets, but they're constantly reminded of all of these symbols of terrorism that are anchored in this kind of toxic history, right? And so I want us to just take some breaths really quick together, put ourselves on equal footing, equal ground, before we get into some courageous conversation. You might notice I'm a little sick right now. Perfect metaphor, because that's exactly what we're dealing with. We survived a lot of sickness for a very long time, and yet we still need to know how to come together and breathe through that sickness, and still give breath and life to every cell of our being, to every aspect and facet of our consciousness, as we know it's real in the midst of the world. All right? So, can we close our eyes? We're going to take about 7 or so collective breaths. As we do so, I want you to imagine taking in whatever healing thoughts and energy bring you to the place that we're trying to go collectively, that you're trying to go individually as connected to us collectively. And as you exhale, I want you to expunge and release from your body all the things that you don't need, all the things that don't serve us anymore. For example, I'd like to take in black love, black healing, black power, people power. I like to exhale white supremacy, capitalism, gentrification, heteropatriarchy, all forms of oppression that keep us down as a people. So on the count of 3, we'll go ahead and take our first breath. 1, 2, again. Again. Release. Again. Release. These last 3 breaths, we're going to do something we call lion's breath in yoga. I don't know if you're familiar with that or not, but if you're not, you might want to open your eyes for a second and take a look at what I'm going to model real quick. Lion's breath is the spirit of bringing in our courage, like the spirit of a lion. All right? So we're going to come in with the breath, and we're going to release like that. Got it? All right. Here we go. Inhale. The spirit of the courageous conversation you're going to have. I need you to conjure that line up. 1 more breath. 2 more breaths. 1 more. One last time. Bring that line up. You may not be sitting on this family. You may not say anything tonight, but I want you to leave with the kind of courage that this conversation is supposed to implant in all of us. That we take this back to our communities. We take this back to our friends, our comrades, our co-workers. So next time this room is packed out like it's supposed to be, and it's bigger and bigger and bigger as we spread this energy throughout our city for its collective healing. 1 more breath on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ashe. 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 All right.
Thank y'all again for, like Quest, the first time I saw that video, it wasn't right? It accessed multiple points, not only ancestrally, but in the here and now of the times that my black wasn't enough, and that I had to mold it within that toxic case that is white supremacy. That I had to walk in these streets to be acknowledged in my strength as some form of whiteness. Because the me that I was at home was not enough for the me I had to be out in these streets. For the me that, in order to get a job, I had to, code switch it. How you doing? You know, that what's up, that hey, that y'all is not allowed in the professionals. That me that my mom and daddy created wasn't enough. But you know what? That's that. My mom and daddy created an amazing being. Just like your mamas and your dad created amazing beings. So it's in that spirit that we begin this conversation, that we lean on that ancestral worth, that we bring that forward and cultivating and creating a world where our black is always enough, our black is always necessary, and our black is the answer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call up Vicki to get this panel going.
Thank you, Antoinette. Thank y'all for coming on out here tonight. You know, I come up here, you know, I'm glad to say I'm a proud black man, you know what I'm saying? I'm an educated black man, and I'm somebody that, you know, puts forth that into every place I go, you know, and I carry my head held high. You know, people tell me the reason why I'm taller and whatnot. And so as I'm up here and I'm watching the video and everything like that, and I think about, you know, how it is people felt when we was out there on the neutral ground in front of Zulu and whatnot, confronting the blackface issue. You know, as a lifelong resident, somebody been in the city my whole life. I grew up in Boscoville, right there behind Dillard. You know, went to 3-5 and everything. You know, I was always the white boy in places I was at. You know what I'm saying? As I stand out in the front here, and, you know, just to say that, like, they got so much deep history with this city, and you know why it is. You got so many like bright, damn near white folks here in this city, and the deep integrated history here, the deep history here. You know, like this city here is older than this country. You know, and so as I was thinking about being out there in neutral ground, and you know how people would feel, and as you see the changing of the city, no more the high schools that we grew up with and whatnot, and repping and everything. No more the, you know, the neighborhoods being gentrified. You know, like I said, man, me and my old lady, we both teach, you know, here in the city, and it's a case of where we can't even afford a neighborhood, a house in the neighborhood that I've been in my whole life. You know, both of us as educators, you know, educating the black youth here in the city. Can't even afford a home in a place that I always called home, right? And so I know what that hurt is and how you feel played, you know, as these things change. And it's a case of where that education is so enlightening though, man, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no more confusion. And so as you watch this video, as you read up on things, as you talk with folks, as you really start to get grounded and recognize your place, not only here, but across the globe, man, because this blackface thing is something they got, you know, this racist piece of depicting us as black folks throughout this whole world, man. This ain't something that's unique to just New Orleans. It's a, you know, just a true degradation to our people as a whole, you know, when you really are infused in it. And you think about the potential of what it is. You know, I got my sister Journey Allen in the building, and like the potential of what this thing could be as you know, see different imagery of black folks at especially, you know, people that we all, you know what I'm saying, look up to and, you know, like really enjoy the black parade on Mardi Gras, right? You know, and you know, us being grounded in our blackness and being around black people, man, you know, and really feeling proud of that, and not in it's uplifting us as a whole. And so that's why I'm up here, and I'm up here also. I want to introduce a couple of panelists, but I just had to get that off my chest as before, you know, because they got a lot of emotion with this piece here. They got people that are, you know, we're gonna talk about everything else except for their death. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and they got love and respect for me, and it's, you know, it's reciprocated. But you know, it's some things that just don't want to deal with, man. You know, I don't hear all that. You know, like but that's something that we gotta confront, because we gotta, you know, keep going forward in this progression of us as a people. And so one of the first panelists I want to go ahead and announce is Sister H.M. McKay. Amen. She's a sister that was born and bred here in the city. She spent time practicing law in New York after graduating from Howard University in D.C. For both undergrad and law school. She returned to New Orleans, engaged in social work as a member of the National Association of Black Social Workers. Her involvement with the Alzheimer's Society International has been profound, and she is also the daughter of the renowned Millie A. Charles, after whom the building is named. Let's give it up, welcome.
I said y'all, right?
And next up, we got my brother Willie Muhammad. Brother Willie Muhammad is a New Orleans native. He's an educator. In 2003, he was approved by the Honorable Louis Farrakhan to serve as the student minister of Muhammad Mosque 46 and as New Orleans representative. Brother Muhammad mentors youth and organizes unity-driven efforts on a national level, such as the historic Million Man March, or locally by establishing a chapter of the Peacekeepers to squash street beef through conflict resolution, proactively preventing violence. His commitment to community is profound, and give it up to my good brother, Willie Muhammad. So, we got a series of questions here, just a couple of questions. We want to be able to open it up to the panelists, and then we're going to eventually go ahead and open it up to the audience for some questions as well. All right? So, the first question up is, what was the catalyst to bring you to the conclusion to move beyond blackface? What triggered you, sparked you to get past, deal with the issue of blackface?
Well, first, I woke up. I woke up. I grew up. There are few people who share the same generation with me. And I have to say that we were immersed in a movement, and I kept reminding myself after having children and raising children that they did not